Hello everyone. Welcome to a new video. I'm going to tell you a chilling story that will make your hair stand on end. This story is about the dark past of a family that had lived for many years in an old and mysterious house where they did terrible and unimaginable things. Don't miss this story and listen to it very carefully. I hope you like it.
My neighbor lived in a very old house next to mine. The house had a dark past that surrounded it like a storm cloud. When my neighbors told me about it, I froze in fear. They told me that the house had been home to a mysterious family for many years, and that sometimes terrible screams and noises could be heard in the night. One day, I decided to investigate my neighbor's story and found something chilling. It turned out that her family had lived there for a long time, and they had done terrible things. Rumor had it that they were involved in satanic rituals and human sacrifice. Legend had it that her family had committed horrible crimes. So after discovering this, my fear of her intensified. I saw my neighbor often, but I felt uncomfortable being around her. Her family also frightened me, so I avoided contact with them at all costs. Every time I passed by the house, I felt a shiver run through my body from head to toe. When night fell, the house seemed to come alive with shadows and voices. I imagined that the souls of the former occupants of the house were suffering, and this idea filled me with terror. Years passed, and my neighbor and her family continued to live in the house. However, I never managed to forget the dark past of the house, and whenever I saw it, I was reminded of the creepy story. One night, I decided to visit the house, and when I arrived, everything was silent. I approached the door and entered. The shadows seemed to come alive in the room, and tension ran through my whole body. Suddenly, I heard a voice behind me. I turned around and saw my neighbor standing in front of me. She looked at me and said, "Welcome to my house's dark past." Then, a terrible feeling of fear came over me. I knew I was in a place I could not escape from. I could not move. My mind kept remembering all the events that had happened there. She decided to tell me about the satanic rituals that took place, the human sacrifices, and the darkness that was hidden behind the house's past. When she finished her story, I felt the weight of darkness invade my whole being, and the fear was still present. Learning about her family's dark past had left me simply terrified. This story reminds us that we often don't know the truth behind the places and people around us, and the importance of not judging people by appearances.
I hope you liked this story and that you felt as scared as we did. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks for listening.